Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday today, and obviously I am not here today. Giving you a little heads up about what's going on. Mrs. Evers is she is my sub. She's been a teacher here a long time at Gowanna. Please do not give her a hard time. I don't want to have a conversation about that. That being said, let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working on continuing our study of The Raven. Now, you've read The Raven and listened to The Raven a couple of times. You've done your sheet, and you should have it in class today. What does it look like? It is this sheet right here. It is the simple one-sentence summary sheet. It is vertically set up, and you should have it completely filled out by today. The other source that you're going to need is your Glencoe textbook. So you should be able to go to your locker and grab it. If you don't have it, I have one on each table, but I have a limited number, so you may have to share if it is at your house and not here. So what are we going to work on today? Today we're taking it to the next level. So far we've summarized The Raven. You've given me a brief summary of what's going on in each stanza. All right, now I want you to kind of tell me what he's saying a little bit in more detail, because The Raven is full of allusions, references to things in the Bible, references to Greek mythology, Roman mythology. It's almost like we want to translate what those things are and find the allusions so we understand the poem a little bit more. You already have a good base knowledge here, and in the book, there's a lot of different footnotes, okay, little things down at the bottom of the pages that give you definitions to help you translate what it is. This is your packet for today, okay? Has some an initial thing with analogies and allusions, so read through that. You should know what an allusion is by this time. It shouldn't take you very long. The second page is going to look exactly the same as the other, only, okay, it is horizontal, like this, not vertical. What you are going to be asked to do is to translate that. I'm going to show you what that's going to look like in more detail. It's going to look like this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You have a copy of your book on your desk. You, of course, have your summary translation sheet that gives you a one-sentence summary, but also you have this interactive document. So if we open it right up, you can take a look. It's the same thing that you have in front of you, and of course, if you want, I gave you more than I did on the printed version. I gave you the first 3 stanzas. So if you want to read through the first 3 stanzas, you can see exactly how it goes, how you're supposed to translate from this 1845 vernacular to this 2015 vernacular of English. This side, of course, is Poe. This side is you. Now, there's some more resources up here. If you'd like to listen to the poem, of course, click here. There's a James Earl James reading of the entire poem. Okay, if you'd like to use your headphones, go grab your headphones and listen to it. This link right here, this film version, is, of course, The Simpsons, the abridged version. We've watched it and listened to it a couple of times, but you're more than welcome to watch that again. Now, right here is probably the best one, the second link. It's the ThinkPort, and I'm going to show you how to use this. Here's the poem The Raven. You can scroll down to read it, of course, but the best tab is this yellow tab, Word Definitions. If you click on this, all the words that seem a little difficult for 8th graders, if you roll over it, like what's the word entreating mean, you click on it. To entreat means to ask someone something, usually begging or pleadingly. Okay? Implore, what does that mean? It means to appeal, beg. It even has allusions in here. So if you scroll down and it says bust of Pallas. A bust is a sculpture of a head, usually made of white stone or marble. Pallas is another name for Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom. Okay? It gives you the allusions. Okay? So word definitions and allusions all through here. Use this resource. There is another one right here, the third link, and this one just has vocabulary and literary elements. If you roll over it, it tells you what literary elements, of course. Dreary gives the definition. You'll just have to roll over it. You go to the next page, of course. Let's see, what is ember? Means smoldering fragment of wood. Okay, same kind of thing. I tell you, I like this one better. I think this one will help you, but you may use both, as well as the footnotes in the green literature book. And any of those sources below, you can either do this on paper, or you can type it right here and print it sometime and then attach it, turn it in by Monday. That's totally fine, 100%, or we'll print it for you. Okay, so you may do it this way, or you may turn it in the other way via paper. Okay, just wanted to give you a little example of that, and you should be fine.